China is a fascinating, remote place. I think the world is curious about China. This is a country of enormous consequence with a different political system. And this is one of the few ways where not only can you have that exposure, but you can do it in a completely unique fashion.
Most scholarship programs are really credentials. And this program is so much more than that. It is really a catalytic experience. And Steve has worked in a real deep way with people in China to develop every detail of this program.
I was in Beijing when I first heard the idea of the Schwarzman Scholars program and of Schwarzman College. It's such an exciting prospect to think of a new institution based on TSINGHUA campus with the sole purpose of improving mutual understanding between China and the West.
TSINGHUA is the best place, is the key for anyone to understand China. And TSINGHUA has long been the bridge between China and the other part of the world.
Students from all over the world will come to China under the program. China is the most populous country in the world, and it is the second largest economy. And in terms of its influence politically, it belongs among the superpowers.
In my opinion, an immersion experience is going to lead to a process of mutual understanding that will only make the world more peaceful, more economically prosperous, and ensure that the next generation that is rising into leadership roles around the world is a generation that has a better understanding of each other than anything that we've seen before.
The ideal global leader is one that is filled with one characteristic, and that's discernment. You need this sensitivity of business savvy, what's right business-wise, to match that cultural fit that has to happen.
The program was conceived a couple of years ago, and in the intervening time, a global group of experts have put in an enormous amount of effort into designing the program. All of that now is moving into the execution phase.
The devil's in the details, from the staff that's running the program, to the academic design of the program, to the way the building is structured, to the building of the building.
Imagine arriving here in July 2016, and you're going to walk into a fantastic physical space that is designed from bottom up to help enhance the academic and extracurricular experience.
The building is all about interaction between students. We begin, first of all, by a big open courtyard coming in from the street, which brings everybody together to one entrance. And then inside that, we have a big forum space. There are big, wide staircases. You walk up and you might meet someone coming down, and you stop and say, hey, what are you doing? Are you free for lunch? So stairs encourage interaction as well.
From scratch, we put together a curriculum with inputs from scholars and business leaders, political leaders all over the world. We ask the fundamental question, that is, what kind of leaders we want? What kind of education we will provide to these leaders of the 21st century of the world?
I think the Schwarzman program will be successful because it combines a number of important elements in educating people about China. One is a really strong and rigorous academic program. Second, exposure to really great leaders from different walks of life in China. And then taking students all around China to see the country, to understand the richness and variety of both China's strengths and its problems.
One of the truly important things about the Schwarzman Scholars isn't just what you learn, it's really about forming global relationships that can be utilized and activated over a lifetime.
Schwarzman Scholars are risk takers. They're people who see how the world is changing and are willing to do something different to be part of that change and to even shape that change.
10, 15, 20 years from now, there will be a meeting of government officials. And at that table, there will be Schwarzman Scholars, and they will know each other in that way. They will make a difference to their countries, and they'll make a difference to the world.
1 year spent doing something truly unique in your life will reset the way you look at things. It won't threaten your path to success. It will enhance it. And you'll become a broader, more interesting, more consequential person who sees a different world than the one you grew up in.